Welcome back to the vault. This time around, what I consider to be the most memorable card trick in the world, the card on the ceiling. I can attest to this from thousands of performances. This is one of those effects that people remember 5 years later, and they're like, remember when you did that thing and I signed a card and it went back in the middle of the deck and then it ended up on the ceiling. People can really take a mental photo of that and remember it. It's very impactful. This download that I found has 5 different routines on it. You've got Doc Eason's card on ceiling, J.C. Wagner's version, Michael Amar, Carl Norman, Scotty York. These guys are all masters and have slightly nuanced and different approaches to the card on ceiling plot. I know you're gonna love this. This is the card on ceiling.
Okay, we're going to give you a souvenir here, okay? We'll give you a souvenir. Tell you what, reach in, Lee, take out any card you like. Now, if it's a picture card or face card, you may exchange it. Is it a good card?
Good card.
Good card. All right. Show it around, hold it up high, let them all see it. Now, so you won't forget it, I want you to put your name on the face of the card. Okay? All right. Very good. So you won't forget that card. I want you to hold on to it just for a second here. Now, in this case, I want to, first of all, set it back in the pack here. And the only way I'm going to be able to know it's specifically yours is because it's got your initials on it, right?
No, my name.
Yeah, oh, your name. That's correct. Yeah, I'm right. Your name. I didn't check to see if it had initials or name. But anyway, I'll have to trust you on that, Lee. Okay? This guy's real thorough over here, isn't he? Yes. Yeah, that's what I said. Anyway. Now, Dale, I'll tell you what I want you to do here is to concentrate on your card. And what I'm going to do is, first of all, is attempt to locate it. First of all is this. You didn't select the King of Diamonds. There's no initials. I know you didn't, right? Or the bottom card? Okay, so in this case, kings and twos are wild in this trick. Thank God for that. Now, I happen to have with me a couple of rubber bands, and I also have a thumbtack in here, okay? Now, I'm going to take out the thumbtack. We'll set that right over here. There we go. Now, I need to borrow $1. Have you got $1?
I got a paper dollar.
You get, well, sure, 5, 10, 100, doesn't make any difference to me. I don't mind it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, he's got a $100 bill. Fantastic. All right. By the way, Dale, the turtleneck on Franklin wasn't in season, but we'll let it go this time. No problem.
Only you would know.
What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to put the rubber bands around the pack, first of all, okay, which is encases the cards like this, as you can see. And then we put the thumbtack up like so. All right? And then what we do is we take your $100 bill and we place it just like so around the pack. That encases everything so that I can't do anything funny and so forth, okay? Now, I want to call your attention, if I may, to the ceiling right up there. Can you see it up there okay? All right. Now, in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the deck up in the air. Your money is going to stay up there, and hopefully your card's going to be right on the money.
I'd rather the card stay up there.
Oh, well, so would I, you know, but I'm not as good as the other guys. But let's give it a shot here. Right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There's your card. There's your money right up on top of the ceiling. I don't believe it. Thanks very much, sir, for the donation and so forth. All right.
Dale, I want you to have a card. It doesn't matter which one it is, except that sometimes after this is done, sometimes people think, well, maybe you had a second deck of cards or something like that, and maybe you took that card from a second deck and did something with it. So whatever card it is that you end up with, I want to have you sign your name on it real large. So every time you see it, you know that's the only one like that we've got. Okay? So sometimes some of the lower spot cards are a little easier to distinguish the name on the card, but any one that you'd like, and sign your name across the face of it. A good choice. A good choice. There you go. And very good. Why don't you put today's date on there, which is the 28th, August 28th. Put 97 on there, too. It's a really long trick. Very good. There we go. So now every time you see the 3 of diamonds again, there'll be no question in your mind. That's the 3 of diamonds that we started with. I mean, it won't wipe off. It won't transfer. Here's what happens. I'm going to show you my favorite secret. Okay, I got one over here. Yeah, secrets. That's where I keep them. Let's see here. Now, you know what that is, don't you, Dave?
A rubber band.
A variable tension gripper. Very expensive technology. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those cards and I'm going to lock them into a group just like this, making certain that your card is locked into that deck. Now I call your attention to the ceiling. How come nobody ever looks? I mean, you think I'm going to do the funny stuff when you look? I won't take the deck out of your sight. Give you a quick glance up at the ceiling. Okay, everything fine?
Yeah.
Your card wasn't up there, was it?
No.
That'd be pretty amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's got your name signed on the face of it. If I take that deck locked into its position, I toss it to the ceiling, one card only sticks. Is that your card?